Hey guys, welcome back to Satisfactory Let's Play episode 15. Last time we talked, we needed to get gas masks, and in order to do that, we needed fabric. And I told you that I hated making my fabric by hand. So what I did was I went ahead and in the MAM I unlocked the polymer-based fabric. So you can do that through the mycelia, actually, I believe. I believe it's the mycelia tree in the MAM. We can check when we go back. So I did that, which allowed me to come down here and allowed me to open up my packaged fuel. So I started making the packaged fuel. You can see that that's right under the cursor right there. So those last two were saved for packaged fuel, and the output of the packaged fuel is dropping onto this conveyor belt here. And actually I've got some of it, half of it is dropping into the awesome sink down below because I still don't have the smart splitters yet. As soon as I get the smart splitters, it'll put the priority on the production, and then any overflow will go into the to the awesome sink. And I'll do that everywhere that we've got awesome sinks. You need two of those in order to produce enough polymer resin, which is just a byproduct of packaging the fuel. So the output of the polymer resins from two refineries will go into that third refinery that's down there, and that's what's actually making us our polymer-based fabric. And again, you can see that that's on the top conveyor belt there, or actually the second from the top, really, because the top one's not used. That's heading back to the other side also. And then I've had to do a bit of tweaking with the petroleum coke plants. And from here, I'm hoping that's a graphical glitch, but it looks like that one's not working right now, which always bugs me, because when I look at, yeah, we'll have to check that one before we go, because if it's not working, I mean, you can see it's got the coke that it needs, so it means that something went wrong with the water lines. Water lines can often be very fickle. Nope, it was just a graphical glitch, so it's still good there. So we've got, and I did the same thing that I always do. So I pulled off one container here at the source. I always pull off one container at the source so that there's some available where we're at. And then I've got some always going to the awesome sink so that it's always running and always producing, because this plant has to be producing producing plastic and rubber and all the other things in order to produce the petroleum coke. And the petroleum coke is going directly into those power generators. So they have to be producing all the time. So I'm sinking part of everything that I make into that awesome sink until I get the smart splitters. As soon as I do that, then it'll just be all of the overflow. So it'll produce until everything's full down at the other end, and we'll be producing things at the other end too, and we'll be using it. But once it gets full and it backs all the way up to here, everything else will go into the awesome sink. So it will always be running, and we will always have power here. And that's actually going to get a lot bigger, because this is the production output from just one oil rig. And I'm not even sure. Let's go check. I don't think that we even boosted this rig with power shards. Yeah, so we haven't even boosted this rig with power shards. If I put, it's making 240 cubic meters per second right now. If I boost this, we can get up to 600 cubic meters per second. So, and that's just on the current oil. Actually, I don't even know if there's a better oil extractor, refiner extractor, whatever it's called, oil extractor. Yeah. So, but it wouldn't be useful doing that right now because we've only got Mark 1 pipes, and the Mark 1 pipes will only hold, I think it's 240 cubic meters per second. 300. It'll hold 300 cubic meters per second. So I could boost this up to 300 meters, but right now I've got everything balanced to 240. So it will take a rebalancing exercise, and to be honest, I don't want to do that until we get the Mark II pipes. Once we do that, then I might consider overclocking it and rebalancing it. But then again, we've got 3 more nodes here, and we don't really have a ton of need for it just yet, so we will wait on that. So we got the packaged fuel and the fabric heading back to the other side. And on the other side, I'm going to put the gas mask, the gas mask filter plant down there. I've got, you can see it off to the side here. I've got 5 there. There's only 4 that are filled right now. Top one's actually empty. I'm not even sure I'm going to need it. I just put it there. I like leaving this one free just so I can see, because otherwise it would just be, you'd just be seeing the conveyor belt up top. At least here, I get the ability to look around a little bit. This is just a stunning game. They did a really good job on the graphics on this. I'm very impressed. You can see down there the power line that I originally put through here trying to go up. And then we did the highway in the sky. You'll find I do a lot of highways in the sky. I like just having that straight, flat run. Oftentimes what I will do is I'll come back with a chainsaw and I'll cut down all of those trees. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Probably that one too, to be honest. If it's clipping through us, I have a tendency to cut them down. And since we're here, I want to take one skip through the bobsled. Oh, I overshot it. So, I built the Blade Runners. So that's with silica modular frames and rotors. They're actually, it's pretty easy. As soon as we piped in the quartz and did the silica, it was really easy to get to. Those Blade Runners make you run faster and jump higher. So what just happened was I actually entered the cannon, the bobsled run, too fast. So I overshot it. This will be too slow because it pulled me in on the end. So obviously look at how slow we went through that. But now if I tend to walk through instead of run through, it works better. There we go. This should work. And I find about halfway through, if I turn around, I can make my target much better. Oh, that stupid thing. All right. So we've got we're actually up on the second floor now, aren't we? Yeah. So we've actually got the packaged fuel and the fabric coming up here. Plus there is some split off down below so that we can start making our gas masks. But the first thing that we've got to do is figure out what we actually need to unlock the gas masks. Oh, it's up in the top corner there. We need 200 rubber, 100 plastic, and 50 fabric. So in this side, iron, steel, and oil products. So there we go. And you notice I haven't put the signs on the last 2 yet. So that's the packaged fuel, and there is, what do we got right now? Let me see, can I do that? Yes. Okay, and the plastic, we need 100, actually I think I've got 100. The thing I don't know that I've got is rubber. Oh, got rubber, good. And you know what, I'm just gonna top off my plastic while I'm here too. just to make sure. And there we go. We can now go research this. And that means that we will now be able to make gas masks.
Milestone reached. Gas masks and filter parts will ensure increased odds of survival in gas-based hazardous environments. Fixit Incorporated would like to extend the friendly advice to not forget to change filters regularly.
You change filters automatically, but you do go through filters. So they're definitely necessary. So yeah, so here's where we're going up here. I'll show you what I did. So that's the conveyor belts down below there. So basically I'm just keeping them along the ceiling of what's down below there just to try to make things, you know, a little bit neater. And so far it's working. I'm pulling both of these up here, and I've got, I've actually got a full splitter here. So I can, so it's on here, which leaves 3 outputs for me, and I've used the 2 inside outputs. I've actually got them clipping against each other. They're going both ways and then up and out at the top. So I can take 2 conveyor belts off here if I want to. But right now all I need is this conveyor belt, because this should be going down to make... Come on, where are you? Oh, come on. What's going on? Oh, it's made in a manufacturer. Wow. Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay. So that's fun. We need to actually pipe coal down here. We've already got the rubber and the fabric, so we need to... You know what, though? That stands to reason. Activated charcoal. That's close enough. So we need to make a manufacturer here. I'm not even sure I got the stuff to make a manufacturer right now. Nope, I need 10 heavy modular frames. Oh, and I've got room now. So the modular, I can go up this way. Yeah, I put back ramps up so that I wasn't always having to run around. And actually, since I only need 10, I'm going to take them right off the conveyor belt because they're right over here. Come on. There we go. Heavy modular frames for the win. I think I got everything else here. Ooh. Oh, don't do that. I gotta say, these things are so much fun. Did I get rid of that yet? I gotta get rid of that. I'm gonna build a bigger one, and I really think I'm gonna build one with a bunch of choices. Okay, so I want to put this manufacturer back a little bit further now because I got to bring a bunch of things up and into it. And then that, of course, means I will need more electricity. Where is the... Oh, look, I got electricity down here already. Let's just put that up. Come on. Yeah, the reason why it's so jagged down at the end like that is because I literally just tend to put a row of 10 in every time. Because eventually, I'm going to get all the way down to the waterfalls down there. Okay, so... put that there, and bring that to there, and make. So, oh, modular engine and adaptive control unit. So those are the 2 that we need. 2 of the 3 that we need. And I think, actually, we're already making the other one. So we're going to have to set those up too, so that we can get through this one. I think we're going to have to do that next or pretty close to next. Okay, so rubber's easy to pipe in here now. I can split that off up top and actually just bring it down from up top. In fact, that's fine. I was going to say I can do the same thing with the fabric, but I've already got the fabric here, so. Now, yeah, that is just slightly off. I don't know that I could make that bend right, so the heck with it. I'm just going to let this one be just slightly off. Okay, so now I need, what was it, coal and rubber. The rubber is easy. Do I have coal coming in here? I don't think I do. So let's just do a quick ping for coal. See where it is. So that's what's powering the steel mills right now. Actually, no, that's powering this power plant, actually. And then all of the rest of them are up there. Oh, there's that one too. Yeah, that's powering the steel mills. That's powering... Well, that's problematic. What do you guys think I should do? Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think I should do. While I'm thinking about it, I can go upstairs and grab the... I'll put it on that side. I'll go upstairs and grab the rubber. This is one of the best things about having all this stuff right here. You can hear the Canadian coming at me. I live in Florida now, but I'm a Canadian. And rubber's over that way and behind me, so I'll put it that way. Now the question is, where did I bring it in at? Because wherever I brought it in at is where I can grab it off. Right there. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll put a splitter right here. And then I will put Either way I do this, it's going to be clipping through something, so not the end of the world. I'm going to clip through here. Up one more, yeah. And you know what? Let's put a floor in here so I don't fall off. Which I have actually done once before. You know, because why not? Okay, so that's what I can do. I'm going to leave this up quite high. Leave it there. And one of the things that I found is for every 3 that you come out, 1, 2, 3, you can go up 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might have miscounted that 1, but so that should be able to go up 3. Actually, I don't think it will go up 4, so. Now, that's there for straight. And there, we'll go back 2. Okay, so there's our rubber. And the last thing is coal. Okay, I think the place that I likely can take it best from is the steel plant. Like, I would really like to take it from here because it's closer. But the problem is I am using this as fast as I can take it. You can see, look, it basically never stops moving here. All right, let's go out and just check that plant just to see exactly what it's producing. The conveyor belt's only going to give us, I think it's 240 a minute right now. 270 a minute. You know what? I might only be using 240 a minute there, but that's still not enough. And the one thing I am not going to fool with is power generation, because you screw up power generation and everything's over. It's a real pain in the behind to get it fixed and back up and running. Yeah, so we're producing 600 a minute, but only 270 a minute can go on that line. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I can produce 600 a minute at the other side, and I'm sure I'm only using one of those. Now, this will be an interesting exercise. So what I want to try to do, and I don't know if it's possible or not, is what did the Mark II elevator give us, or Mark III elevator give us? 270 a minute also, okay. I would love to see if I can put a splitter right on the Mark II mining unit. Because if I can, then at 600 resources a minute, I can get 3 lines of 200 coming off, or 2 lines of 270 without causing any problems. I don't know if it'll work or not, though. I don't know if it's possible to do that. Yeah, see, this is producing 600 a minute also, but that line is only giving us 270 a minute. Let's see what happens. Take that off. Invalid placement. Darn it. It would have been nice if I could do that. So the only thing I can do is take it off down here. Look at that, it didn't even cause a problem. So that's what I can do. So this, because we're not using too much steel right now, this is not using as much as it could be using. So what I can do, that's a splitter, that's a splitter. Can I go out and sign that? Yes. All right. Come on. Holy crap. All right. I will take one out over here. Huh. You know what I'm going to do with this one? I'm going to run it underneath the whole way. I don't know, it just seems cleaner to me when you run it underneath. Get stuff out of the way. And it will clip through the ground with actually no problems whatsoever. I'm going to put it back there so that it doesn't clip through the top. So you don't see it on the top. To be honest, I'm all about a sight out of mind. I kind of learned that from my dad, to be honest. My dad is a master electrician. He did some of the best work you would ever see for his clients. But look at our panel at home, and it was atrocious. He just never spent time prettying up our stuff. It was, but for his clients, the world. Oh, dope. Ah, I'm out of iron rod. Shoot. Gotta go get iron rod. I wonder if I can, I know I can jump higher now. So it was that I could jump down 3 stories without actually getting hurt. I wonder if I can jump down 4 stories now that I got these legs on. I should put, I want to put that door down there too, but I like that big door there. And I tried putting the double door here, but it would never open the top one. So it kind of bugged me. Not that way. There they are. I'll get rid of those presents too. And then I can just stay down here. Gotta be down here anyway. I gotta say, I like this. And I know Chris will probably get mad at me for this, but I like this better than the original playthrough because this is way neater. Man, it was so hard keeping everything neat on the last one. I didn't know what I was doing, right? So I was kind of figuring it all out, and I didn't understand the mistakes that I was making. So now with the benefit of hindsight, okay. Now that we're here, I need to look and see where I'm going to need this. So that right there is where the fabric is coming up. So the assembler or whatever the heck it is down. Manufacturer is down there. So I don't really want to go through here. I kind of want to keep that nicer, but at the same point, up here is getting to be a little bit, you know what I can do? I can go through right there because I don't ever really go up on top of there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over to here. there and back 1, 2. And that can take me down to there. Where did that come up? That's in the middle. Yeah, I almost never run around up here unless I'm building something. That will kind of clip it through a lot of stuff there. But actually, you know what I can do? I can go this way. I can go that way. It's still clipping it through some stuff, but not as much. Now what I can do is go up there. And see where to go from there. I'll do the rest from up top, I think. And then this, if I remember correctly, this is the last I need. No, let's go down here. To get the plant started. And then I'll pipe all that up top. And that will probably be it for today. Oh, that's where we're at, right there. So let's... There. Now the question is, will this get all the way there? No! Darn it. Yes, now this won't work because there's a player in the way. Alright, well, there. That should have it. Now let's go back up. Again. Hopefully this is working now. Oh, oh, oh. Ugh. Woohoo! We have 3 gas mask filters already. So now all I got to do is make a gas mask. Let's go see what we got to do to make the gas mask. That's in the equipment section, and I think theoretically you can set up. I think you can make them in Constructor. I'm not 100% sure, but why would you want to? You only really need one, like ever. Oh, interesting. Gas mask filters are made here too. There's the gas mask. So we need 100 rubber, 100 plastic, and 100 fabric. So we've got all of that. Plastic. Rubber. And fabric is one of the end too. There we go. So now we can make the gas mask. We can put it on our face. Now what we've got to do is get gas mask filters into our inventory. Just grab a stack as soon as one's ready. And the gas mask will automatically turn on anytime you go into a poisonous area. So you're not going to die in a poisonous area, which means I can now go and safely pick up those yellow power slugs that we were looking at earlier without actually dying. So I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for coming out. As always, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, and come on back next time for more Satisfactory content. Bye, guys.